Hey 5C, for today's Read 180 lesson, I'm going to go through lesson 219. If you want to follow along, it's on pages 106 and 107 of the real book, which you can find in the Schoology app that I showed you the other day on how to get to Read 180. But if you want to follow along in the video, that's okay too. I'm going to go through this passage, and then since you're not able to fill in the blanks like you would if we were in school, I'm going to give you a follow-up assignment where you can type in the answers. So I'll explain it to you as we go. So this passage is called How the Leopard Got His Spots, and we're going to look at how the author uses setting details to show when and where the story takes place. So they'll give you details and you have to make an inference about where and when the story is happening. When we do a new passage, you know that we always go through the vocabulary words first so that we know what we're looking for as we are reading. And since we're not together, I'm just going to talk to you about the words. And then when you do the follow-up assignment, you can answer a few questions about these words. So the first word is blend, and I just want you to think about whether that word, you would give it a 1, 2, 3, or 4. And remember in class, a 1 is I've never heard of that word before. 2 is I've heard of it, but I'm not sure what it means. 3 is I'm pretty sure I know what it means. And then 4 is I definitely know what it means and I could use it in a sentence. So just think about what you think, what you would rate the word blend. And that word means to match something, making it hard to be seen. And the example that they give underneath is, what is one animal you have seen that can blend in with its environment? And then the follow-up where you would fill in the blank is, one animal that I have seen that can blank with its environment is blank. So when you do your follow-up assignment today, you'll answer that question there. So I'll retype it for you, and then you can fill in the blank. The other word we're going to look at today is successful. And I want you to think on that one too. Is it a 1, 2, a 3, or a 4 for you? And the meaning of that word is getting the results you wanted. So if you're successful, you're getting the results you wanted. And the example that they give is, what is one time when you were successful at school? And then underneath, you would fill in the blank. One time I was successful at school was when I blank. So you'll be able to fill in those blanks in the follow-up assignment. So I'm going to read this story to you. And the first 5 texts of Workshop 2 were informational texts, and we learned about how animals adapt, and we learned about how new inventions can be made. Looking at animals and their adaptations, like when we looked at the armadillo T-car. But this one is actually a fiction story, and it's called How the Leopard Got His Spots, and it's a story someone made up about how leopards did get their spots. So I'm going to read it to you. Normally when I read to you, you know that I leave out words and you fill in the blanks for me, but we're not going to do that today. So I'm just going to read the passage to you, and we're just going to read the first 2 pages, 106 and 107, and tomorrow I'll do the rest of the passage. So How the Leopard Got His Spots by Rudyard Kipling and adapted by Jennifer Johnson. Long, long ago, Leopard lived in a place called High Veld. Everything around him was sand-colored. There was sandy ground, and even the grass grew in sand-colored tufts. I'm going to let you look at the picture there. Giraffe and zebra and other animals lived there too. In those days, they were all a yellow-brown sand color, but Leopard's coat was the sandiest of all. He blended in perfectly. That was bad news for Giraffe and Zebra. When Leopard saw them coming, he would hide by a clump of grass and pounce on them as they went past. Leopard had a human friend on the high veld. The two of them liked to hunt together and were the most successful hunters. And we'll pause right there. And today, again, when you do your assignment, you'll fill in the blanks for those two vocabulary words. And then the other thing that I'm going to let you do is up here in the blue box. That's usually where we fill in the key idea or the main idea of what we've read so far. So the question is, how did the color of Leopard's coat help him hunt? And then you'll complete that sentence or complete that question on your follow-up assignment. And we're going to stop right there, and then tomorrow we'll do lesson 220 and finish that passage. See you later. Bye.